You'll notice right off the bat with these problems, we're switching to solving systems with substitution. Substitution is a great method if one of the equations is in what we call standard form. Standard form is like 3x plus 5y. See how both the variables are on one side? Standard form. And one of them is in what's called slope-intercept form, which is y equals your slope times x and your y-intercept. Right? So if one of them is like y equals or x equals, this is a great time to use substitution. So substitution is exactly that. I mean, substitution, when you think about what it means, is you're going to be swapping, right? Like if you're playing in sports and they call for a substitution, right? One member of the team comes out, another person, the member of the team, comes in, right? So we're swapping. What we're going to be swapping is we're going to take this idea that we know in this problem, like we know what y is. Y is just 4x minus 5. So watch what I'm going to do with this equation, right? So I've got these two equations. I'm going to rewrite this one down here, but I'm going to write it a little bit funny. It's going to be 3x plus 5y equals 21. You'll see that I didn't include the y. Didn't include the y because you know what? I know what y is. I know y is just 4x minus 5. So we substituted. Instead of putting the y there, I put 4x minus 5. I just did a little bit of a swap there. So now we have an equation, and look at this. We got no more y's. We got an equation with only one variable, x, which is perfect for us, right? Because from here, we can solve. As long as we have one variable, we can solve every time. So I'm going to just rewrite this for a little bit more clarification here. That's 3x plus 5 times 4x minus 5 equals 21. We just got to make sure we're nice and orderly when we're solving this. I got to do a little bit of distribution. So that becomes 3x plus 20x minus 25 equals 21. Now what I've got to do is I got to combine like terms. I got a 3x here and a 20x here. That'll make 23x. And now I'm at a point where it's a two-step equation. And to solve two-step equations, I want to add 25 to both sides. And I'll be left with 23x equals 46. Divide both sides by 23. And I'm going to get my first solution that x equals 2. Now remember, just like with elimination, I figured out what x is, and we're happy about it, but I need to also figure out what y is. So I'm going to go and I'm going to try to figure that out. The good news is I think solving back for the second variable is a little bit easier with substitution. Now if I'm trying to figure out what y equals, it would make sense to choose this first equation. Because read this first equation. If I'm trying to figure out what y equals, well I know y equals 4x minus 5. So I'm going to take this equation right here and I'm going to plug x equals 2 into it. Okay? And like I said before, if you choose to plug x into this one, you're going to get the exact same answer. We're just trying to make it easy on ourselves. And as long as you're following the rules of math, they'll both work out the same. But if we have a chance to save ourselves a little bit of effort, we should take that option. So if x equals 2, this becomes y equals 4 times 2 minus 5. Just made that substitution. So y equals 8 minus 5. So y equals 3. And we're done.